Hello and welcome to another shitty food review. Today we'll be doing Campbell's Chunky Blazin Roadhouse Chili Style Soup. Pub inspired. This is what it looks like. Nutritional value 300 calories per 250 milliliters. Oh, look, it's 540 mLs. So that's 600 and something calories. Fine by me, I don't care. But they must do that on purpose. The whole only shows you a little bit based on that. Like, oh, yeah, like someone's not gonna eat a whole can by themselves. That would never happen. So they do two per 150 milliliters. Like, they do that like either on purpose because they don't want the 600 plus calorie can. People, oh, they don't buy it. I'm thinking that's why. B, they want people to do math. They feel maybe society they don't do enough math. Or C, they're doing it to be a bunch of dicks. But there's a reason for it. Don't know what that reason is, but it is. Potassium, that's good. Good potassium, a lot of sodium. Uh, I used to be on the whole fear of salt, but it's better to have, like, human society used to have a lot more salt than used to be. Salt's not the problem. My body needs salt. And some say you get too much salt anyways, the body, you just piss it out. But either way, I don't know, whatever. But it's better to have of guidelines of salt. It's better to go above it than to go below it because you can definitely die without getting salt. You need salt and potassium. You need those electrolytes, salt and potassium, this and that, whatever, blah blah blah. But so I kind of stayed away from soups. I was never a big a soup fan, anyways. But I'd eat chunky stuff, and it's like, oh, different types of soups I'm not gonna try because all the sodium. I want low sodium, but now I know better about sodium. That I'm fine with that. But then again, they like the reason why I'm on low sodium, like I don't see sodium bad anymore because well, there's always studies, out there. But the fact is, you think about it, human history, about how much salt there used to be. Salt used to be very powerful, very important in human society because there's no refrigerators. So you use salt to keep it fresh, this and that. Meats, stuff like that. How long human society has been having salt, and the fact that people who say salt is bad are the same motherfuckers who say fat is bad. It all started because of Ansel Keys, that motherfucker, when he fudged the numbers in his so-called study. And then now even the mainstream media are talking about there's been some about, oh, fat's not so bad for you after all. So same motherfuckers that say fat's bad, I'll say sodium's bad, so I don't worry about the fucking sodium. Anywho's, because you also need sodium to retain the water in your system too. It's part of that's why when the hot streaks are going on. Why am I even fucking talking about this? Like, there's always the heat waves. Or like medical give you in solution, whatever the IV, and what that is water with salt in it. Ugh. So, anyways, off to this, back to this. So this is 600 plus calories. I've eaten it cold. I just took a scoop. It tastes like cold. I don't like it. I've never liked any chunky soup cold. I can't recall anyone I've liked cold. The what it looks like is a little doesn't look exactly as it should look like because I put a couple of slices of onion in there, so the onions kind of messed it up. And then I'm gonna add a can of beans to it as well. I've had it warmed and I like it. It tastes like chili. There's obviously different types of chilies out there. It tastes like chili. I used to like that steakhouse chili. I don't think now I like it anymore. I've definitely never liked. Was it Campbell's different type of chili they had? I definitely didn't like that. But this chunky soup Campbell one I do like. It tastes like chili, so I like it. I add onion to it. I'm gonna add beans to it. It doesn't look as it should because the onion is in it. Always though, for me, when I look at this can really, I wish I had like a, well, I guess it wouldn't be a webcam. You'd actually want one of those professional cameras so you can really see it. But you go to the store and you look at this, like, to me, it looks. I guess it's because of the beans. It makes this look like a dark chili or something. Because the background has got this purple, reddish stuff. You got red there, purplish stuff, and the beans look all dark. So to me, it's like, oh, I open this can up and it's gonna like, and you got the bowl there, whatever is dark too. So it's like gonna be this dark looking chili. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if I want to have this because it's all dark looking, right? uh, dark looking can and open up the stuff. But when you open up, it just looks like a regular thing of chili, right? I mean, if you look in the background, you look at the sauce, yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like the sauce. But it's just because it's all so dark, I always visually think on just glance at it was like dark tasting chili or something like that. But whatever. So I do like it. I only buy these when I find them on sale for $2.50 or $2, and it was on sale for $2.50. So I got it. I'm gonna add beans. These are because it's got pork. I think in total it's like 400 and something calories. I just round up to 450. This is 600 and something calories. So altogether, I round this off as 1,000 calories, and I don't count the onions. So I'm gonna put the beans in here. Curious what that'll taste like though. Just mixing it. It should be fine though. Lots of fiber. Shitloads of fiber. Good for the gut bacteria. Onions, good for the gut bacteria. You know, more and more studies have been proven or shown or talking about, and more people are talking about how gut bacteria, you need your gut bacteria, feed them, how that communicates. New studies come out, gut bacteria communicates the brain, this and that. So I do like to, add some, get some, feed my little bastard gut bacteria, this and that, foods that, prebiotics, they're called as probiotics, which have gut bacteria in it, and prebiotics are stuff that feeds the gut bacteria. Sugars and stuff like that. I think it's sugar that feeds the bad pathogens, and then it's like supposed to be artificial sugars kill some of your gut bacteria or something like that. Whatever. Blah blah blah. All that sciencey shit. And plus, when you watch stuff on YouTube, a lot of different people say a lot of different shit. So what the fuck is exactly correct? I don't know. So this is now what it looks like together. I guess I could taste it with the beans kind of mixed up. Not that it really matters anyway. It's just adding beans to it. Yep. I like it. So it tastes good. It tastes more like chili I'm used to having with onions and stuff like that in there. I like it. Thumbs up for me. Although now it's cool because it's been off the stove for a few minutes and settles up and shit like that. So thumbs up to this. I would buy it again, but I only buy it on sale because I'm fiscally responsible.